Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
It's time now for Steamboat Sailors football. Your Steamboat Sailors getting ready to host the Glenwood Demons. The Glenwood Demons coming in with a 5-3 record overall, while your Steamboat Sailors are sitting at 4-3, coming off a tough loss to a very powerful Palisade Bulldog team. The Sailors looking to get back to their winning ways, starting the season 4-0. They need a big one this afternoon. You look at common opponents, and they have similar records, so it does feel like the Sailors have an opportunity here to pick up a very valuable win and position themselves for a run to the state playoffs with just 2 games left in the season. We're going to check in with Coach Scott Prismus with his thoughts on last week's matchup against the Palisade Bulldogs and today's game against the Glenwood Demons. We also have some Sailor spotlights, an opportunity for you to get up close and personal and learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors football team. And then Mike Deemer and I will have the starting lineups and the call of today's game. It's a rare Saturday afternoon game, and you are in the pregame show here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. If the technology gods smile on us, you'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Of course, you can listen wherever you are across the valley at KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, and online by going to SteamboatRadio.com, clicking on the Listen Live tab, go to KTYV Sports on FM on the drop-down, and click on the Listen Live tab. And you, my friends, are cooking with gas. It's Steamboat Sailors football, and your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the Glenwood Demons live from Gardner Field. Wear red. Come on out. Bring your radio, your phone, your device, however it is that you consume Sailors football, to Gardner Field and cheer your Steamboat Sailors on. If you can't make it, fasten your seatbelt and enjoy the ride. It's Steamboat Sailors football right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
Hi, Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. It won't be long, and the rush to get snow tires ordered and installed will be here. Schedule that tire swap before it's too late. It's also a good idea to have us fully inspect your battery. Your battery's capacity increases with warmer temps, but your battery's life decreases. It may be working great now, but the first cold morning is when it could fail. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Spring Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. In addition to local scholarship, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. Every weekend you can shop at Steamboat Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Brian Harvey with Steamboat Sailors head football coach, Mr. Scott Prismus. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, Brian. Can't wait to get this thing started. It's great to be back at home again.
Absolutely. It feels like it's been an eternity since we played a home game. You had a tough road game against the Palisade Bulldogs. What happened in that contest?
We were outmatched, outmanned. I think I said it last week. Palisade They don't stay down long, and they typically have big hits. That's what we saw. They're a different beast. They're definitely in that top 5 group of teams in the 3A, and hats off to Joe Romano. That was a great group. Physically, we could not match up with them at one point. I think someone made the remark that we looked like JV versus the varsity team. That's something we need to fix in the offense.
No doubt, and we're certainly getting bigger, but this team, has a lot of young players on it, and we're growing, and the program is growing as well. And Palisade, year in, year out, they're always competing for that top spot in their conference. So a tough one there. Good learning experience, but we get back on the tracks with the Glenwood Demons team. They're a mountain town, a little similar in size and shape than the Steamboat Sailors. What do we know about this Glenwood Demons team?
They're a good team. I think they're 5-3. They really rely on their running attack. They have one of the top 3 rushers in the state. He's a load, and he runs hard. Hopefully we get to see him tonight. I know he didn't play against Rifle. He went out during that Eagle game that they played 3 or 4 weeks back, where Eagle was able to out-edge them 28-21. So hopefully he's back. It'll be fun to hit against their best. We definitely don't want to see opponents being hurt. So we're going to be preparing for the running attack. A 2 tight end set, and they like to come downhill, and it's going to be a physical matchup.
Yeah, it looks like they're averaging about 21 yards per game. The Sailors, we're at 159, almost 160 yards per game. We have a little bit more balanced attack. As you mentioned, they're running 175 yards per game on average. That's a little bit scary. How's the defensive line feeling, looking, and talk a little bit about how important their play is today and who you're going to be relying on.
It's going to be huge. The D-line, we're healthy. We're going to be looking at Frank Alexander, Wyatt O'Neill, Owen Warwick, and Kenny Orr to start off. But we're gonna be going into our subs to keep them fresh. We have some 2-way players. Linebacker play is going to be huge as well. Glenwood likes to run in that B to C to D gap, so we're going to have to rely on linebackers and safeties running downhill, running the alley. Everybody's going to have to do their job. I say that every week, but it's going to be extremely important that we control the line of scrimmage and create some chaos there, much like what we did versus Moffat County back at the beginning of the season. It's going to have to be a physical play at the line. Their offensive line likes to get off, and they come off hard. They rely on the speed of their backs. Quarterback is decent. I know they had to change somewhere mid-season. He runs the ball fairly well. It's going to take a team effort of everybody surfing in their spots, trusting their eyes as far as their keys, and then playing downhill. I'm encouraged after the week of practice. We made strides both physically in our gameplay, but more importantly, mentally. Starting off the season 4-0, and then dropping the last 3. Only playing 3 games in a matter of weeks. There's a lot of things that weren't going right, and like I said earlier, we're a young team. So how can you, from a mental standpoint, get over those things and move forward? So we worked hard on that this week. Defensively, last night, I felt like we had one of the better defenses where we could block in, asking the right questions and getting physically to the right spot.
No doubt, and defensively, there's one senior that has really stood out. It's your middle linebacker, Waylon Lott. I love watching him play. He's averaging almost 10 tackles a game. It feels like he's in on the ball everywhere. Talk to his importance and his play out there.
He has an endless motor. His vision is improved, even from last year. Last year he was stuck for it, but his vision just keeps getting better, and he's able to run sideline to sideline. He doesn't look like he's the fastest, but he finds a way. He snips it out, and he'll get in on the play no matter what. And he's not afraid to hit. Pound for pound, he's probably our most physical player. He likes contact.
No doubt, and a couple other guys that like to get in there. Some of your younger guys defensively, both Sean Struble and Eli Beaver are active around the ball.
Very much. They for being sophomores, they see the ball really well. They're adjusting to the physical level of play at the varsity level, and they're not afraid to just go full speed. And there's a couple other guys that are standing out on the defense right now. Luke Jordan does a great job. Baron Fleming, he is doing a fantastic spot, that strong safety spot. Junior Weston Worley at the corner, and even sophomore Tyler Grove are not afraid to come up and make plays, make hits. They want to be able to get their nose in on every play as well, and we try to we talk about going 11, go 11, get them some passes the ball as much as possible. And they've really taken to that mantra, and it's fun.
So offensively, looking at the tape, what do we have to do to get our offense going again? Because it feels like it's been a little while, especially with the long break and then seeing Palisade. What do we have to do? Because this offense was certainly dynamic early on in the season, but a lot of that had to do with the opponents that we were playing. I feel like, Glenwood is always good. They're always good, and they've been historically good, so they're not going to be easy at all. They'll be one of our tougher teams, especially when you see the result against Eagle Valley, even when they were dinged up and lost their big running back. What do we have to do offensively to beat these guys?
We need to be able to trust in our short game as far as our passing game, short passing game. We need to be able to run the ball. Offensive line needs to establish some dominance early on. We need to come out and know our assignments and create holes for both Eli and Thomas Krupp to be able to create space. Their linebackers are good, but if we could get Thomas into that second level and he can make one or two cuts, special things can happen. Tanner Cobb, I think last week was probably one of the best things that can happen for us playing Palisade, because they are bigger and faster than the majority of the teams that we're going to face all season. Being able to see a game from that speed has helped the confidence this week. Even though it was a loss, we were able to regain it because we have something to build off. We got a good practice. Now, I'm looking at our early schedule. So we look at Coleridge. They're doing fantastic down in that 2A. Aspen and Coleridge had a heck of a fight last week. And then Monmouth County, they started off strong. So out of those four first games, Middle Park was the one that's the easy one out of the three. So I think we played quality opponents, and it's just we need to get our confidence back and get the ball rolling and establish the physical type of play that we had earlier.
Absolutely. How is the health both offensively and defensively? I know coming out of the Eagle Valley game, Thomas was hurt. I know he played against Palisade. How is the health of the team? Are we missing anyone? Who should we be looking to here?
We should have everybody available to us this week compared to past years at this time of the season. We're relatively healthy. Normal bumps and bruises, aches and pains that come from, I think we're in week 13 of our season, beginning of fall camp. So the normal aches and pains are there, but we're relatively healthy. Thomas coming back last week after the Eagle Valley. I do think, I don't know if he had his top end speed quite yet, but he's been looking good at practice. Eli Beavers run really well as well.
Awesome, Coach. We can't wait. Any final thoughts before you guys hit the field for a rare Saturday afternoon game?
I love these Saturday games. Makes me feel like a college atmosphere. Hopefully we get everybody to come down. If you're not doing anything and listening to home radio, come down and support us today. Hats off to Steamboat Spring Soccer on their win the other night. Good luck this Tuesday and the volleyball entering the playoffs next week. So go Sailors. There's a lot of good things happening.
Absolutely. It's fun to be a Sailors fan. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time, and good luck today, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's Steamboat Sailors head football coach, Mr. Scott Prismus. We've got some Sailor spotlights on the way as we are still in the pregame show. Kickoff at the top of the hour. If the technology gods smile on us, we'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can also listen to this across the valley on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, and online at steamboatradio.com. Click on the Listen Live tab at the top of the homepage. On the drop-down, click on KTYV Sports on FM, and then hit Listen Live, and you, my friends, are cooking with gas. It's Steamboat Sailors football. Your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the Glenwood Demons. The Demons coming in with a 5-3 record. Your Steamboat Sailors sitting at 4-3. And if they win today, they will guarantee their first winning record since 2009, which would be absolutely huge for this program. It's Steamboat Sailors football right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hi, Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. It won't be long, and the rest to get snow tires ordered and installed will be here. Schedule that tire swap before it's too late. It's also a good idea to have us fully inspect your battery. Your battery's capacity increases with warmer temps, but your battery's life decreases. It may be working great now, but the first cold morning is when it could fail. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Sean Struble. My number's 56, and I play outside linebacker. I've been playing football for 4 years now. Some of our team's goals this year is to beat Craig and make it to the playoffs, and some of my personal goals are to not get injured this season at all. Some other sports I'm interested in are lacrosse, and I used to play baseball and basketball, but since I got into high school, I've stopped those. Favorite subject in school would probably be writing, just because I'm good at it. And this summer, I didn't really do much but hang out with my friends, worked a little bit, also got a different job. After I graduate high school, I would like to hopefully go to trade school, but I'm still not 100% sure. My favorite movie is Happy Gilmore, probably, because it's funny, and I'm Sean Struble, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Johnny B. Good's Diner loves supporting Sailor sports. Our team dinners are a great way to get Sailors pumped for a win. Come on down to the diner. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Check out our great fall specials. Burger of the Day runs Monday through Friday for $10.99 with cook's choice of toppings and your choice of side. 2 for Tuesdays gets you 2-for-1 drinks with the purchase of a meal. And the early bird breakfast, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. for $9.99. Enjoy 2 eggs, hash browns, toast, and bacon hammer sausage. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group.
The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Kersey Zeus, and I play wide receiver and safety. I've been playing football for 4 years, and our team goal for the season is to beat Craig and make the playoffs, and I'm hoping I get some touches on the ball and hopefully get a pick. Some other sports I play are track, and I might wrestle. My favorite subject in school is math because I'm good at it. This summer, I went and visited family in Chicago, and after I graduate, I'm planning to go to college and travel, and my favorite movie is Fight Club because it's a great movie. I am Kersey Zeus, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Are you facing a legal dispute that needs resolution? This is Sarah Strom with the law offices of Ellens & Strom. Whether you're dealing with a contract issue, property rights dispute, general liability, or any other civil matter, we have the confidence and experience to guide you through the legal process and help you achieve the best possible outcome. With a track record of success throughout litigation and trial, your case is in good hands. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a free consultation. That's ELENZSTROM.com. Don't let legal issues overwhelm you. Call today and get your peace back.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. It won't be long, and the rest to get snow tires ordered and installed will be here. Schedule that tire swap before it's too late. It's also a good idea to have us fully inspect your battery. Your battery's capacity increases with warmer temps, but your battery's life decreases. It may be working great now, but the first cold morning is when it could fail. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Miguel Uribe. I play offensive line, defensive line. I've been playing football for 4 years. Personal goal I have for myself this season is to put in some extra work during the season. I've been going to the gym early in the morning recently. Outside of football, I like camping and playing video games. My favorite subject in school has to be history because I just find it interesting. This summer, I worked and went camping a lot. After high school, I want to go to college, but I'm not too sure what I want to do. My favorite movie has to be Finding Nemo. It's a banger. I'm Miguel Uribe, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Johnny B. Good's Diner loves supporting sailor sports. Our team dinners are a great way to get sailors pumped for a win. Come on down to the diner. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Check out our great fall specials. Burger of the Day runs Monday through Friday for $10.99 with cook's choice of toppings and your choice of side. 2 for Tuesdays gets you 2-for-1 drinks with the purchase of a meal. And the early bird breakfast, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. for $9.99. Enjoy 2 eggs, hash browns, toast, and bacon hammer sausage. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Cannon Wilson. I play offensive line, defensive line. This would be my second year playing football. And for team goals, I'd say we want to beat Craig and go to the playoffs. And for my personal goals, I just want to get better this season. And outside of football, I also play lacrosse, and I also enjoy camping, snowmobiling, dirt biking, all that outdoor stuff. My favorite subject in school would be science. I think it's interesting. And this summer, I just chilled, hung out with friends, hit the gym, got stronger for football. Plans after I graduate, either travel the world or attend college. Not sure where yet, though. And my favorite movie would probably be The Blind Side. Just it's a good, solid classic. I am Cannon Wilson. I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group.
The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One-Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
Welcome in, Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer, live from Gardner Field. It's a beautiful, rare Saturday afternoon game as your Steamboat Sailors coming in at 4-3 on the season, getting ready to take on the 5-3 Glenwood Demons. Your Sailors are in all black. The Demons all white with red helmets. Mike, is your seatbelt fastened? Are you ready for this?
We better be. This is it. This is the season, is this game. You and I talking about it earlier. If the Sailors can beat Glenwood, and these are two very evenly matched teams, they can beat them. If they do, they got a good shot against Rifle next week. 6-3 will get this team, dare I say, into a playoff berth. But what they have to do here today, Harv, control the tempo of this game at the start.
So Sailors kicking it off. Eli Beaver with a high kick down to the 10-yard line. Fielded straight up the gut. Comes big number 4, Sorensen. Sorensen takes it to the 32-yard line where he's met by a flotilla of Steamboat Sailors.
Yeah, good job on the downfield coverage, particularly number 16 for the Sailors, who is currently not on Myra. No.
What number?
Number 16 was the one that first got down. No, it's not.
So it's...
We need a little update. First number. First one we call up. We'll get it. But that was good downfield coverage by the special teams unit. Let's see what the defense can do here. Bullet. They got to control the tempo.
Bullet, quarterback sneak right up the gut, picks up positive yards there, about 4 on the sneak.
And like I said, a couple other things for the Sailors. The obvious, reduce the penalties, particularly in the key moments of the game when you got some flow. You got to work on the turnovers. We cannot turn over the football. But most importantly, one thing that's bit the Sailors a few times, got to work on the tackling. I know I talked to one of the coaches who told me that's been a focus this season.
Glenwood breaks the huddle. They're in tight. They're a run-first team. Man in motion, left to right. Dieter, the quarterback. He's going to keep that, run it over the right side of the line, and the Sailors stop it in a hurry.
Yeah, that was number 30, Eli Beaver, and number 35, one of my favorite defensive players, Waylon Lott. Excellent job reading that play.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Just solid defense early here, 10:50 and counting. 0-0 the score. Opening drive of the game, an opening drive for the Glenwood Demons. So this kid, Mason Markovich, is a beast. He has not touched the ball yet, but expect him to get it. Number 22 has been averaging 170 yards a game, Mike. Handoff over the left side, and the Sailors stop it.
That was a really good job. The interior line of the Sailors doing a fantastic job and really stepped it up big there. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 3. This is one of those, typically it'd be an obvious punting situation early in the game, but you got to be prepared. High school football, anything can happen out there.
Joshua Dahl, the punter. Thomas Krupp, the returner. Back deep. Krupp set at about the 18-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors in all black going right to left if you're watching on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Here comes the snap. Big, high punt. And Krupp is going to let that one drop. Oh, now he's going to take it. Krupp.
You know,
it bounced right to him. I think that was the right thing, although it did make us gasp a little.
It did. Bounced right to him. And unfortunately, he didn't really have his wheels underneath him, or he could have taken that down the sideline. We've seen his explosive speed.
Yeah. Well, Jack, take over for Jack. Stu, on the camera, our man, the myth, the legend.
Good afternoon, Stu.
3 receivers off to the right, in tight. 1 wide to the left. Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp in the backfield. Hand off to Krupp over the right side. Krupp finds the edge and picks up 5.
You could do that. If your running game can pick up 5 each time, you're going to have some success.
Let's see what the Sailors do. Tough game last week against Palisade. But Palisade historically pretty strong, right, Mike?
Palisade's one of the toughest teams you're going to see in the conference.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff there to Krupp. Krupp inside. Krupp cuts it up. He picks up a couple yards on the carry, gets it down to about the 29-yard line.
And that was definitely one of the things you and I spoke about, was mixing it up a little bit in the backfield. A little motion, a little, one of your favorite words, a little trickeration, get the job done.
3rd down and about 3 to go for the first. Luke Jordan wide to the right. Looks like Cohen Vanderbosch to the left. Gotro goes in motion right to left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass. Cobb pumps. Now he's got a man in front of him, and he's dropped for a loss. That's going to bring up a 4th and long.
That is, and Glenwood's defense really kicked down there. Unfortunately, did that look to you like a little bit of a broken play?
It may have
maybe
been.
a little bit of mistake in the backfield there on which direction they were actually supposed to go. Looked like the offensive line was blocking for a run, and Cobb was set up for the pass.
So on the punt, I think it's Weedle, sends a line drive pump. That one's going to skip down to about the 40. Sailor's able to tie him up, tackle him down at the 39-yard line.
That was a really nice job by number 85, Frank Boyce, to wrap up the return man and bring him down. Not a number we've called, but heck, we haven't called a lot of numbers like the last month. I had to use Google Maps to find the stadium today.
It does feel like
so long.
It feels like it's a new season here. We've been off for a while, but we're ready to rock and roll. 7:48 left in this first quarter. Sailors go 3 and out, as do the Glenwood Demons on their opening drives. Glenwood now with the football back, 1st and 10 from their own 39, moving left to right. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Weidel throws that ball up, and that one's caught. A pickup of about 3 yards. Zach Bullock, the receiver.
Really nice job on the coverage by the defensive backs and the linebackers for the Sailors, stepping it on up. Blue Willis on the coverage out there. Not only the coverage, but the tackle as well. Excellent job by number 8, Blue Willis.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Man in motion, left to right. Teeter cuts it up. And we got a handoff there to number 5, Zach Bullock. He picks up positive yards, but not much. And we got flags on the play. Hopefully this is not unsportsmanlike here against Steamboat. Let's see who it's against. It will be against Glenwood. We'll take that.
Yeah, I don't know what the call was.
I think he threw the ball. You saw after the ball ended up heading in towards Steamboat. So that's a 15-yard penalty. I guess they're saying 5.
It might have been a legal man downfield. Tough call there.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and about 9. Ball marked at the 40.5-yard line of Glenwood. Glenwood sends 1 receiver off to the left. This is a run-heavy team. They average about 200 yards on the ground and about 50 yards through the air. Sailors certainly have been working on run defense for the last week and a few days here. Handoff over that left side and positive yards, but down number 5, Zach Bullock. And we have not seen number 22, Markovich, yet.
No, I don't. I know he's not touched the ball, but I don't think he's even been in the backfield.
I don't think so either. He had an oblique injury that kept him out of the Eagle Valley game. And I heard he was supposed to play, but not yet. I guess it's on an as-need basis. 1 receiver off to the right. Dieter, the quarterback, in tight. Got 2 running backs in the backfield. Pitch over that left side. It's Bullock. He's got the first down. And he picks up about 5 on the play on the 4th and 1, and they get the first down, and they're in Steamboat territory.
And that's big of the coaching staff, Glenwood, to have the confidence, to take it to the outside and go for the first down when you're setting up in your own territory. This is going to be a good football game. You can almost feel it right now, like a couple of heavyweights testing each other in the ring.
First and 10, ball down at the 46-yard line of Steamboat. Dieter, the quarterback, rolling to his right, looking. He's got a man in his grill. Sack for a loss. Who was in on it, Mike?
Number 70, the Pine Street Boys, Frank Alexander, getting in the backfield and wrapping up the ankles.
Getting a little help there from Eli Beaver as well.
You know, Beaver is just all over the field.
Yeah.
I love the kid's motor.
You know where you find
just all over the field.
You know where you find Eli? Where the ball is.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, and for a sophomore, the kid is he's he's legitimately a phenomenal football player.
He works.
To be a 15-year-old sophomore, he's strong as an ox. See him at the gym, you know. And when he comes in the diner, you just see he's got that casual confidence to him.
So this is second down and about 18 for the first. Dieter from the gun. He's got a man in motion, trips off to the left, throws it to the left. That's complete to the tight end. Pickup of about 4 yards. Great job by the Sailors D.
And I'm going to tell you what was beautiful about that was number 10, Baron Fleming. Instead of going for the deflection, he was getting to the play in the nick of time. And more important, he went for the tackle, but more importantly, he didn't go for the high shoulder pad tackle. He went down immediately and wrapped the ball carrier up around his ankles.
Textbook.
Yeah, it was. It was a textbook play. It was a really nice job. Number 10, Baron Fleming on the outside.
4 minutes and counting left in this first quarter. We're tied at zeros. Third down and about 14 to go. Ball on the 50. Handoff over that left side. That's Bullock with the run. Sailors read it. Rip them down for a loss. Love the way this defense is playing, Mike.
Boy, I'll tell you what. That was an outstanding job. And look to me by number 35, Waylon Lott, who got through the tackle, stretched the play to the outside, brought the ball carrier down. This is not a fourth down play it situation. This is a punting situation.
Joshua Dahl is the punter. Big kid, backup quarterback. Krupp is back deep at the 10. Line drive kick this time, and he's going to let that one go into the end zone.
Good call.
Smart play by Krupp.
Yeah, good call. That ball, the way it was traveling, looked like a Phil Necro knuckleball. And was a great job by Krupp not to, you know what, you kind of got momentum is, you know, you and I have talked about it so many times how important momentum is, particularly for a high school level team. You kind of got it going with you. Your defense is playing good. You don't want to risk any mistakes. Great job by Krupp, letting that ball go in the end zone, setting up at the 20.
So it's first and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors, moving right to left on your radio dial. Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Here comes the snap. Inside handoff to Krupp. Krupp pushes forward for a couple yards.
And dare I say, I mean, but, you know, Glenwood's got some athleticism. You're looking at number 65 out there, number 88. These are some men's size. Number 34. We got some big players out there. I think we're going to have to mix it up a little. Krupp's strength is getting to the outside. That being said, I understand it's a chess game. We got a lot of football to play.
From the gun, Cobb flares it out. Quick screen play over the side to Krupp. Krupp picks up positive yards again, a pickup of about 4. He's over the 25, down to about the 26.
And that at least brings up third and a short 5, about 4.5 yards. And I like what the coaching staff did. Like I said, Krupp's strength is getting to the outside. You got to get the ball in his hands, see if he can't get out there.
So it's third down, about 4 to go for the first. Let's see what the Sailors do. 2:34 left in this first quarter. Trips off to the right. One receiver in tight to the left. The ball is on that left hash. A handoff to Krupp over that left side. Krupp picks up positive yards. He's going to be real close to the first down, but I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did either. It's going to come up about a half yard short. Now, what do you do on your own 29? Ooh, this is a tough call because with the line we got, they should get it. You know what I'm thinking?
They're going for it.
I think you should. I mean, this game, you win this, and I think it's gonna get a timeout called by Glenwood.
Yeah, the Sailors caught both you, me, and the entire coaching staff of the Glenwood Demons.
You know what? I say go for it. If you can't get a half yard with the playoffs, with your season on the line, you know, what are you going to do? You got to try. That's right. We're here to win. We're here to win. Don't play not to lose. Play to win.
2:07 left in this first quarter. 0-0 the score. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building material needs. Also like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today. Go see Harris, Charlie, and the gang at Loggers Lane. That's Mountain Mattress and Furniture. So the Sailors break the huddle after the timeout, send 3 receivers off to the left. The ball is on that right hash mark. Quarterback keep, and Cobb's going to get it.
There you go. There you go. That's what you want to do.
And we've seen that a few times. They've started the game off, kind of punch him in the throat. And that is huge for your Steamboat Sailors.
Particularly for your offensive linemen. They know they won that battle, and that's huge for them.
You talk about momentum. That was a huge momentum swing there for your Steamboat Sailors as they sent 2 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. The ball is on that right hash. Sailors moving right to left. From the gun, Cobb pumps, looks, throws it down the middle. He's got a man. Vanderbosch fights for it and comes down with it. First down, Steamboat Sailors.
Cohen Vanderbosch going man-to-man, running a skinny post up the middle. Great job by Cobb. Faking, the pump fake is what got it. Got Vanderbosch an extra step on it. Vanderbosch breaking down, got into a little tug-of-war with the defensive back, came up with the ball. Outstanding job, number 17, Cohen Vanderbosch.
Sailors sent 2 receivers in tight to the right, 1 to the left. Hand off to Krupp inside. Krupp's met in the backfield. That's going to be a loss.
Yeah, that's a toughie there. Following up with that, but that's kind of everybody got a little amped up there.
Second down, 12 to go. Ball marked at the 48-yard line. 51 seconds left and counting in this first quarter. 0-0 the score. Sailors on the move with the ball at their own 48. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, in tight. 1 man in the backfield. Cobb from the gun, back to pass, looking, throws it down the middle. Had Gautreaux just a little too much on it.
Yeah, he's got to take a little bit off. When Gautreaux is only 4 yards past the line of scrimmage, you got to take it because he had the lead on him. Gautreaux had the lead on the linebacker who was covering him, and he would have picked up maybe not a first down, but at least 5-6 yards on that play.
A touch pass to space.
Let's do this!
Is what we needed there, but Cobb, the junior quarterback, still growing, still learning. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Krupp in the backfield behind Cobb. Back to pass, looking, throws that ball out. And that one's going to land incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the Sailors will punt as it's 4th and 13, and I would advise.
Yes, that's definitely a punting situation, particularly if we could get a good punt and pin Glenwood deep in their own territory. It's a nice way to start the game.
So, back deep, Bullock. That's Joshua Dahl. Big high punt there by your Sailors. Weedle, that one's touched. Sailors have got it. They took
there you go.
15-yard line. Big turnover. Number 4 for your Steamboat Sailors.
Tyler
Grove.
Grandpa Johnny, if you're listening, your boy just came up with a big fumble recovery. It was a beautiful punt by, was that Weedle? Is that who punted?
I believe so, yes. We've got a man down.
While they're tending to him, it was a beautiful punt. The punt return man called for, and it's windy out there too. That makes it a little tough. He called for a fair catch. Ball bounced out of his hands. Number 4, Tyler Grove, first man down there, came up with the huge fumble recovery.
So we've got a Sailor down after the punt. He's being helped up, and that is number 18 for your Steamboat Sailors, Finn Manning. Finn is the backup quarterback, JV quarterback, sophomore. Hate to see him down. Who? At least that's who I think it is.
Sometimes I have like 6 different programs.
Yeah, we've got a bunch
with a myriad of different numbers.
Yeah, I did ask Coach to send me a new one. I did not get that, but he's busy. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff to Krupp over that right side. He bounces out, finds the edge, but can't turn up. Picks up a couple of yards, but he wanted more.
Yeah, he got a few yards, but I'll tell you what, this Glenwood team, big and fast. So far defensively, that's how I would characterize them. They're big, they're lean looking, they look like athletes out there, and they're fast. They get to the outside quick.
So it looks like that's the end of the quarter. After one quarter, we're tied at 0. Sailors have the ball. 2nd down, 8 to go at about the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's been a game so far. Both teams doing what their strengths are. It's just both teams are playing remarkably well. Very, very focused, very, very composed, and they're executing well on both sides of the ball.
I would say your analogy of this being like a heavyweight fight is right on. Like these two guys, we're seeing a lot of rope-a-dope right now.
And there's no doubt, one of the things that's helping the Sailors, like you pointed out, the star running back for Glenwood, number 22. I mean, if he's not out there in the first quarter, you're not saving him for the second half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe he's just not recovered yet from that injury.
Obliques are tough to recover from, especially when you get hit on every play, and he's a target averaging 174 yards per game. Big shout out here to our friends at Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Just underway here, second quarter action. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. On the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com, and you can watch this game and listen to it at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Thanks to Stu on loan from Steamboat Lumber helping us out. He is our cameraman. And here's a handoff to Krupp. He cuts it up at the middle. He's going to pick up positive yards as he keeps his legs burning. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 for the first. Ball marked down to about the 13, Mike.
This is a huge play because we are in field goal territory.
Here comes Beaver. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Beaver coming in, give Krupp a little spell, and I think it's a great call. Beaver can run the football. I think spelling, running these guys back and forth is fantastic coaching.
So 2 receivers in tight to the left. The ball's between the hashes. 1, that's Jordan on the right. Handoff to Beaver. He cuts it up. Beaver to the sideline. Oh, he's really close to the first down. He was looking for that pylon.
He was looking for the end zone. He should have been looking for the first down. If he would have kept the motor going forward, I think he'd have gotten the first down. However, it's going to bring up 4th and
about
6
inches, maybe a yard. He had it, and you were right, Mike. If he just turned right instead of trying to take it to the outside.
Yeah, I understand.
I get it.
Hindsight's 50-50.
We've got the angle where we see what Eli was seeing, just not as well. And here comes the direct snap. Handoff again to Beaver. Beavers looks like he's really
close. Got the first down. No, he's got the first down. He's at the 5, so it's definitely going to bring up 1st and goal. Nice job by Beaver, and then they spell Krupp. This is what I'm talking about. I'd have them both in the game, Beaver and Krupp.
I want to see a 2-back set myself because I think with a little trickeration, they could be beastly together. You don't want to try to stop either one, but what do I know? I'm just
no, right. I don't want the coaches coming to me going,
what are you doing?
Should I come down and make milkshakes?
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun is Cobb.
Parked out here on
handoff over that right side, and that's going to be a pickup of about a yard. Go talk to those guys. We're the radio.
Which one's
All right, 2nd down and 5. The ball marked down to the 5-yard line, just inside the 5 to about the 4.5. So it's 2nd down and goal to goal for your Steamboat Sailors. Krupp's in the backfield, Jordan wide left, 3 receivers in tight to the right. Let's see what they do. From the gun, handoff to Krupp. Krupp finds an opening. We got a flag on the play.
But that's in the backfield of the defense.
Let's see what they call. You always worry that it could be holding. 9:23, clock stop with a flag thrown. We're tied at zeros if you're just joining us. So it's half the distance to the goal line. It was a hold on the defense. He really just moved that ball an inch, Mike.
But it was a defensive holding, so. And that's what it looked like from the call when they're in the backfield like that.
So it should be, is it 1st down or are they just repeating 2nd? They may just be repeating 2nd.
I'm repeating.
So from the gun, quarterback keep here. Cobb, and we've got 8.
I don't think he's going to win that battle.
No.
He took it in. It's as close to the goal line as it can be without being a touchdown.
So a good job here by the Glenwood Demons defense. We saw a pack of demons in there.
No, it's 2nd down. Hey, 2nd down! It's 2nd down!
It is. It should be 2nd down.
So we think it's 2nd and goal. Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp in the backfield. 3 receivers off to the right. Oh, botched play as Cobb thought that Krupp was going to be coming from his left, and Krupp went to his right.
First down on a personal foul penalty.
So right now,
hey, first down! Come on, let's go!
So we've got the refs up here in the stands, and I think the coaching staff may go talk to them. The marker says 4th down, and I'm sure someone is going to ask and say, "Hey, this should be 3rd and goal right now." The ball is marked down. It is 4th. Okay.
All right.
We got word from the coaching staff here that it is absolutely 4th.
So the goal, so you replay 2nd down.
Okay. So they replayed 2nd down. So we got the word from the coaching staff that it is actually 4th.
So they're right, it's 4th down.
Yeah.
Why do you replay this face mask?
So 4th down, 8:13. We're just the messengers. We didn't make the call. So the Sailors look like they're going to go for it here. And why not, Mike, right? Your defense is playing
well.
Yeah,
heck yeah. Heck yeah, 100%. You go for it. If not, they're pinned deep in their own territory. You got to go for it.
All right, so Cobb from the gun, Krupp's in the backfield.
No, Beaver.
Here comes the handoff over the right side.
Get out
Cobb
there.
looking at the edge. He's got it.
It's Beaver.
It's Beaver. Beaver, the leading touchdown maker.
Yes. Beaver getting to that outside, trying to follow the block up to the right side. Great job pulling by the offensive line.
And I believe it was Luke Jordan who made the block there that set him free.
Really did. They sealed the defender inside, allowed them to get to the outside.
So the Sailors with a great drive. 8:07 left in this 2nd quarter. Eli
Every
Beaver.
point counts, baby.
Yeah.
Every point counts.
He puts the extra point through the upright, sends that one back to the gym. 8:07 left in this ball game.
Whew, that was exciting. That was good fun. And that's what I meant earlier. I think this is huge. Allowing the Sailors to control the tempo of the game. The games, their worst games are when all of a sudden it's 6 minutes to go in the second and they're down 28-0 or 24-0. They tend to start doubting themselves and going outside of their comfort zone. Right now, they stuck with what worked down there. Pounding the ball, go to Krupp, go to Beaver, go to Krupp, go to Beaver. And really nice job by the offensive line. Excellent job blocking.
No, a very nice drive, and it all happened because of that turnover on the punt. So the Sailors, opportunistic, take a 7-0 lead right now, and the way this game's going, it feels like it's going to be a low-scoring affair.
Yeah, it could be, you know. I mean, we got 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first half. Sailors are up 7-0. Got to stay focused. Got to stay defensively focused.
Back deep, Zach Bullock. And it looks like number 4, Sorensen. Here comes the kick. Beaver, line drive. This one's going to go back to the end zone.
That's what I like. That's what I like. You know what? That's what you want.
Yeah.
Send it deep. Don't give them the chance. What we want to do is keep Glenwood away from the big play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement from the Steamboat Springs Police Department.
Oh, man.
You are parked along Maple Street. They are asking that you move your car. Again, if you are parked along Maple Street,
Guilty.
you can move your car.
Guilty.
And you have until halftime is over to do that, but they will issue tickets if cars are parked along Maple. Thank you.
Where should people put them? The police just made and I know it's for safety reasons, but we got.
Else you do, don't have any fun today.
And there's a handoff. The Sailors read it, and we've got a 5-yard loss. Great play by Struble and Eli Beaver to get in there and disrupt.
I'll tell you what, Struble stepping it up right there. Number 44 getting into the backfield, 5-yard loss. That's definitely was not scripted by the Glenwood Demons or Devils. What are they? Same difference?
They're Demons.
They are Demons.
They are Demons, Eagle Valley's Devils. Okay, they're all in tight. One receiver off to the left, kind of a double wing formation here. Dieter, the quarterback, hands it off over that left side. Positive yards. Oh, he's still on his feet. Pickup of about 15. Gets close to the first down. That's Portillo.
And you know, number 35, Locke, coming from the far side, the near side of field for us, tracking that play all the way over. Struble, when he tackled the guy, got his hand underneath. I think he's got a little bit of an injury. He's coming off right now to get his hand looked at.
So Portillo with the carry. 2 men in the backfield. Under center is Dieter. Dieter, handoff over that right side. That's Bullock. Bullock gets the first down, still on his feet. And he picks up about 10 yards on the carry down to the 41.
Glenwood's got back-to-back big runs. We got to get the linebackers up there. Time for them to start cheating. Let the D-backs cover the passing patterns. Get the linebackers up to assist on the line.
Well, and when they're only sending one receiver out and they've got this double wing formation, pack it in, baby. 6:28 left in this first half. Like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, grills, plumbing, tools, and more. Knowledgeable service, quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Man in motion is the receiver. Again, 8-man front. Handoff over that left side. Bullock with the carry. Sailors read it. Knock him down after a yard. Pick up over the left.
Number 10, Fleming in there, but I'll tell you what, this kid's a sophomore. Number 30, Beaver. Did you see he shed his blocker, and before the secondary blocker could come up and make contact with him, he was wrapping up the ball carrier.
So 2nd down, 9 to go. Ball marked down at the 41-yard line. One receiver off to the right. Dieter, the quarterback. 2 men in the backfield. Pitch over the right side. Sailors blow it up. Sailors blow it up.
Waylon Lott reading that play like it was an open book.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 15. What a play there.
I just had a young man come up in the booth, tell me it's the Demons, not the Devils.
It is the Demons.
I know.
Okay.
Everybody trying to help. I love it. Somebody in the stands is listening on the game, and I want to thank you for helping us out.
3rd down, 14 to go for the first. They got to get to the 50. They had a couple big running plays, but the Sailors' defense has come up huge.
That's what I mean. When you can free up your linebackers like Waylon Lott to track the running plays, let the defensive backs handle the coverage, you're going to have much more success stopping those big runs.
So, looks like the Sailors took a timeout there. Coach Prismus, not only is he the head coach, but he's the defensive coordinator. Takes a lot of pride in his defense. It's now 3rd down, 14 to go. One receiver off to the right. Everybody in tight. They've got 3 men in the backfield right now. 4 men in the backfield. I've never seen this formation in my life. They don't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. That's going to back them up.
I don't think that one's on the chalkboard there.
No. Like, what are they doing? Are we playing Canadian rules football? So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 19.
Let's go, D!
So one receiver off to the right. 3 men in the backfield. Handoff there. Sailors read it. Cutting it up.
Take him down.
And they've got him down.
Oh, and Waylon Lott introduces number 4 to the artificial turf here at Gardner Stadium.
Jarek Sorensen, number 4 for the Demons. And man, oh me, the Sailors with a great defensive stand. That brings up 4th and about 13 for the first. Big shout out to our friends at Ellens and Strom, at attorneys at law. When life throws you a real penalty flag, give Ellens and Strom a call. They've got your back. So Krupp's back deep. Punting situation here. All of a sudden that wind is picked up.
Yeah, and that's got to be playing into the punter's head. I mean, we got the flags pinned. The flags are pinned, the wind is howling, and then it just stops. But look, here's what's funny. On the field here, our flag is dead. If you look down the other end of the high school, the flags are pegged.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'd like to thank our friends at the Paoli Group, with the International Real Estate Brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered.
Yep.
4th down and about 13. Punting situation. Thomas Krupp back deep for your Sailors.
Go, boys! Block that, boy! Mark wants it there. Get in there, block it!
Here comes the snap. Sailors. Line drive kick, and Krupp is going to field that at the 26. He's got room. Takes it to the 35. Over the left side to the 40. To the 45. Up to midfield. Great return by Thomas Krupp.
Outstanding job by your Sailors special teams. Krupp fielding that line drive. That was a good punt by the Glenwood kicker, because with this win, he got off a line drive, his best option. So he got it down there, but Krupp getting to the outside, picks up yardage. Sailors are going to set up on the Glenwood 49. Outstanding field position.
So it's 1st down for your Steamboat Sailors 49-yard line. Thanks to Johnny B. Good's Diner, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. Johnny B's, open for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and more. Downtown Steamboat Springs, and bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. 3 receivers off to the left. 1 to the right, back to pass, looking, throws that ball, looking for Vanderbosch.
We had a little miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver that time.
Remember, you can watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. 7-0 to score. Sailors on top, 4:16 left in this first half. Sailors have the ball again, looking to add some points here, and that would be huge right now, the way the Sailors defense is playing. 3 receivers in tight to the right. Ball is on the left hash. 1 receiver off to the left. Pump fake, pass. Oh, Luke Jordan couldn't come down with it.
Again, like we said, that was a little bit, and I get you're amped up out there, but you got to take, when they're only 5 yards out there, you can't put that much mustard on the ball.
Well, I think if you go back to that Summit County game with those 3 second-half interceptions, he kind of floated the ball. I think he's
Maybe been.
Yeah, a little gun shy.
Maybe the incomplete is better than the pickoff.
And that was a similar pass. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Krupp in the backfield. Cobb from the gun, back to pass, looking. Oh, that ball's tipped. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. Ball at the 50. You got to think it's a punting situation, Mike.
Yeah, no, we're definitely in a punting situation here.
Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs. Easy to find at Central Park Plaza, Victory Way in Craig, and online at and online at mountainEyeworks.com.
Ooh, nice sunny day, but that is a chilly little breeze that's coming across our field.
It is brisk. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put my car to be able to get back for second half action. Line drive kick. And that one's going to be floated down.
Get it.
They couldn't quite get it as it rolls into the end zone. Nice
job on the punt, getting it down there. A little bit more hang time, we would have been able to down it. So with, what do we got, 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Sailors are up 7-0. Glenwood's got the ball. Glenwood's been stymied so far. If we can hold here defensively, get the ball back, and I think maybe get back to the running game. That's
Yeah.
Just keep working off Beaver, number 30 Beaver, and number 20 Krupp. Get that ball downfield.
Luke Jordan doing the punting for us today. He is all over the place. What a great athlete that kid is. Dieter under center. And a handoff inside. Sailors are in the backfield. We got 5 guys in there.
Yeah, there was no faking it that time. That looked to me like one of my favorite players. Big number 75, Owen Warwick, just stymieing it right in the middle, wrapping up the ball carrier and taking him down.
Saw Waylon Lott in there.
Kenny Horse the horse, of course.
God, yeah.
He's got a nose for a football.
That's going to bring up a second down, about 11 to go. Ball marked down to the 19-yard line of Glenwood. 2 receivers wide to the right, 2 to the left. They're spreading it out now. This is a good sign, according to Coach. Man in motion. And then back to pass. Looking, Dieter throws it off to the right. Sailors read it. And a big pickup of about 3, but the Sailors were all over it.
They were. Defensively, they read that like a book. We had defensive backs all over it.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 to go. They did pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Seemed like an awfully generous spot.
A little bit.
But I'm going to say this. I'm not going to fault this referee crew at all. This has been probably one of the best referee games I've seen to this point.
That's because of the boss man, Rusty McCrite, who is the head of officials here for Northwest Colorado, is among the crew. I got the name of all the officials today, so we'll give them a shout out a little bit later in the game. From the gun, Dieter fakes the handoff. Quarterback keep over the right side. He's got the first positive yards there for number 8, Wyland Dieter.
And he just sometimes, you got to tip your hat to your opponent. He ran a good play. The fake up the middle, tucked it down, took it to the outside, and picked up a much-needed first down for the Glenwood Demons.
Clock down to 2:08 and counting. Ball at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Demons. Inside handoff. Sailors read that. Who was in on that tackle,
Mike? That's the Pine Street connection. Number 70, Frank Alexander. Excellent textbook tackle, too. Wrapping up the ball carrier around his lower legs, bringing him straight down.
Clock ticking down to 1:45 left in this first half. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Glenwood now sending one man off to the right. Once again, in tight, double wing type formation here. 2 men in the backfield. Dieter, the quarterback, under center. Handoff over the left side of the line. Sailors read it. Pickup of about 4 yards on the scramble.
He picked up a bit, but he's going to come up short. 3rd and about 4 for a first down with a minute. Right now, a running clock and a minute and 15 to go.
One receiver off to the right now. Ball between the hashes. Dieter under center. 2 men in the backfield. Pitch over that right side. That's big number 22. Look out. He's the beast, Markovich.
And he does what you want. He got it first down, and he got out of bounds. So now we're seeing number 22 get out there and get the ball in his hands.
So they were saving their secret weapon for late. We're down to a minute in this first half. Sailors on top. I'd send a spy on 22.
Boy, I would too. With a minute left to go in the half, you fully got momentum. It's only a 7-0 game, but you got momentum going. You got to shadow number 22.
Sailors up 7-0. 1st and 10 from the Sailors' 45-yard line. Glenwood from the gun now. Dieter fakes the handoff. Quarterback keep. Takes it up the gut. And that's going to keep the clock moving here with 53 seconds and counting. 2nd down, 4 to go. Ball marked down to the 39-yard line. Under center now. Dieter, the quarterback. Pitch. That's Markovich. He's wrapped up in the backfield.
Oh, outstanding job. Number 30, Eli Beaver getting out there, wrapping up the ball carrier with 28 seconds left to go. Glenwood's going to use the timeout. I thought they were out of timeouts. Why would they use one now? Why not when it was a minute and 50 seconds? You got your stud running back in the game. What? I don't get paid to coach, so.
No, we don't. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory, as well as Jason and the gang at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. And, of course, Ralph, Jimmy, and the gang at Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. We're down to 28.6 seconds left. The ball's marked down at the 46-yard line of Steamboat. 7-0 to score. Sailors on top. Glenwood with the ball. 3rd down and about 6 to go for the first. I'd say 4 down territory.
Yeah, for sure for Glenwood. And with number 22 in the backfield, I'm pretty sure we know what they're going to do.
Back to pass, handoff inside. Oh no, they did the trickeration. We thought we knew what they were going to do, but the Sailors read it. Drop him for a loss.
Man, I don't know. Was that number 30 Beaver who stood him up, or number 25 LJ Luke Jordan, or number 21 Luke Jordan, who stood up like the ball carrier almost ran right into his face?
So that's going to bring up, why is the clock stopped? We don't know unless they called a timeout. Clock should be running, I believe. It's 17.3. Why isn't the clock running right now? This half should be over.
It should. I don't understand why they stopped the ball. Why they stopped the clock?
Glenwood is getting a little extra breath of air as it's down to 8 seconds. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. We're down to 4 seconds. Back to pass. Dieter's going to send this ball up. He's got a man. Oh, there's a flag on the play. They're going to call a flag. He didn't touch him. They've got to pick that flag up.
He fell.
They got to pick that flag up. It's not a spot foul all the same, but if it's a defensive pass interference or holding, it will come back.
But he fell.
Oh, there.
Oh, bad call.
All right. Damn. Didn't like that call at all.
And the guy was wide open, too.
He was wide open. Now, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. There's no time left. Sailors can call a timeout here just to get organized. So the Sailors are going to call a timeout here just to make sure they're organized. So the ball.
I don't understand why the clock wasn't running.
Look, I don't either. The clock should have been running. This half should have been over. But it is what it is. There's a lot of humans out here, and we don't always do things perfectly, and that's understood. Having made a few mistakes in my life as well, but we saw a few on that play. So we've got zeros on the clock right now. They do have one more play. 7-0 to score. Sailors on top. The ball's down at the 29-yard line of Steamboat. Glenwood moving right to left. Oh, boy. I'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are,
and even going back to the penalty, I mean,
it was.
Soon as I give the refs props, right? They come right back with something like that.
Yeah, I'd like to watch the film on that. I told Rusty we could sit down and watch that Summit game together.
Yeah, any time on that one.
And I felt that was the only game we were hypercritical. So from the gun, Dieter's got receivers to the right and left, 2 on each side, back to pass. Dieter throws that ball over the middle. That was picked off. Sailors have it up the right side. And that's going to end the half. A big pickoff from
number 8, Blue Willis, channeling the number from Jesse Hamrick. Stops the play right when the Sailors needed him to.
So a nice first half of play for your Steamboat Sailors, Mike.
Oh, that first half, that kind of gave me agita at the end there.
So the Sailors get on the board with a 4 or 5 yard run from Eli Beaver over the right side. He then adds the extra point, so it's Eli Beaver 7 right now, the Glenwood Demons nothing. And we will certainly take it. We will be back in just a few with second half action. Mike Deemer, Brian Harvey, live from Gardner Field. Thanks to Yampa Valley Bank and Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. Online at steamboatradio.com. And you can listen and watch this game at Steamboat Radio's YouTube channel. You are tuned to KTYV.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens and Strom. I've litigated almost every type of case in Routt and Moffat counties over the years, from divorce and child custody to business partnership and real estate lawsuits. The parties in a dispute come away happier when they are able to agree on a settlement. When you mediate, you decide the outcome, not a judge or a jury. At Ellens and Strom, we have seasoned trial lawyers who offer mediation services. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to meet with an attorney who will help resolve your disputes outside of court. That's ELENZSTROM.com.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Frank Alexander. I'm number 70, and I play defensive end. I've been playing football for 8 years, and my goals for the season is to beat Craig. I play football, hockey, and lacrosse. My favorite subject is science. This summer, I worked a lot. I went to a concert. Plans for after I graduate is to travel. And my favorite movie is Finding Nemo. I'm Frank Alexander, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Springs Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. In addition to local scholarship, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. Every weekend you can shop at Steamboat Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Is your vehicle ready for our harsh Colorado winter? The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department state-of-the-art repair shop is here for you and your vehicle, servicing trucks, cars, and SUVs. From oil changes and tune-ups to full engine replacements and everything in between. Steamboat Motors certified mechanics will keep your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Let's face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters. Like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See, that's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I am Baron Fleming. My number is 10, and I play safety. I've been playing football for going on 6 years now. Personal goals for the season is to beat Craig, of course. Other sports I play are lacrosse and I ski race. Favorite subject in school is math. After I graduate, I'm gonna travel, and my favorite movie is Star Wars: Phantom Menace. I am Baron Fleming, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. It won't be long, and the rest to get snow tires ordered and installed will be here. Schedule that tire swap before it's too late. It's also a good idea to have us fully inspect your battery. Your battery's capacity increases with warmer temps, but your battery's life decreases. It may be working great now, but the first cold morning is when it could fail. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com or give us a call at 970-871-1346. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is attorney David Maris with the law firm of Ellens & Strom. I've been in the Yampa Valley for nearly 30 years, and I've been on all sides of the law. Now I'm here to be on your side. I built the courthouse as a carpenter, and I've appeared there in many ways, as a district attorney, a defense attorney, and also a defendant. I know what you're going through, and I'm here to help, from criminal charges to any other civil dispute. If you're in trouble with the law, whether innocent or allegedly guilty, contact me, David Maris, at ellenstrom.com. That's ELENZSTROM.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Luca Russell. I'm going to be number 40, and I also do cross country and esports and track and field. And I'm proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Welcome back to Gardner Field after one half of play. Your Steamboat Sailors 7, the Glenwood Demons nothing. It has been a heavyweight match here as we've seen both of these teams go back and forth. Mike, what are your thoughts so far on this contest?
Well, I'll tell you what, defensively the Sailors are playing outstanding. You know, a 7-0 ball game, you know, that speaks for itself. They really got to work. We got to change something up offensively. They got to come up with something. You know, the touchdown we got was set up by the botched punt return by Glenwood to set us up deep in their own territory. We got to come up with something offensively. We've said this year after year, time after time, as you and I have been doing games. One thing the Sailors coaching staff has been renowned for is making adjustments in the locker room at the half. So I expect to see some adjustments there. That being said, Glenwood's going to make a few. I got it from somebody who was down on the sideline working the game who told me the last Glenwood timeout, the coaches came out and were screaming all kinds of profanities at their offensive unit that they're not doing enough to stop number 70, Frank Alexander, and number 35, Waylon Lott in particular. Now, I don't know what them coaches were saying because you might as well throw number 30 in there because the sophomore, Eli Beaver, has been all over this field offensively and defensively. But obviously the coaching staffs, both sides, they know this game is within reach. Sailors are up 7-0. By no means is that a breathable room. But they are receiving the kick to start the second half.
Well, it was great. Just got a visit from Finn Russell, Finn McMissile, as we used to call him here on the broadcast. Played in 2017, 18, 19, and 20, or graduated in 20, I believe.
He was a tough kid, huh? When he
Absolutely.
played?
Super tough. Scored a lot of touchdowns. His little brother, Luca, the backup punter here, and hopefully we'll get to see him here before the season's out. Finn continuing to wreak havoc. He's changed from football to rugby at Montana State. He's an All-American rugby player. They've got the regional finals coming up right before Thanksgiving. We're going to get him back on Harvey's Huddle right during that Thanksgiving break. So hopefully we'll get to talk to him then. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. Sailors just coming back out on the field. 7-0 the score. The Sailors got on the board with a Eli Beaver 4-yard run, or 3-yard run, maybe, not even, as he took that ball over the right side of the line, was patient, found the sideline. Some good blocking there from his teammates to get him in on a long run that was actually... The reason that drive happened was because the Sailors got a big turnover on a muff punt return, and the Sailors got the ball. Luke Jordan recovered the fumble at about the Glenwood Demons' 25-yard line. So it was a big play, and the Sailors marched the ball right down. So let's see what the Steamboat Sailors get to do here. Let's see if they can hold on here in this second half. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank. Member FDIC with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building material needs. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. You can listen to this game here in the Yampa Valley at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial, online at steamboatradio.com, and of course you can watch it at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Also like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the refs get a good night's sleep. Come on in for a test nap today. Go see Charlie Harris and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane, West Steamboat. Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for plumbing, hardware, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat off of Highway 40. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. If life throws you a real penalty flag, Ellens and Strom has your back. Criminal, civil, real estate, estate planning, business, and so much more. Go to ellensstrom.com. Back with us, Mike Deemer from Johnny B's.
I'll tell you what, I'm dripping like a hot buttered biscuit, man. This is fun. This is a good time. Saturday, up in the booth with some friends, calling a game. It's a great football game, a great crowd. You can't ask for anything more. This slice of Americana here.
It certainly is.
It's a good time.
We've got a full house. A lot of creative parking going on right now. As the Steamboat Springs Police Department had the PA announcer make an announcement that everybody had to move their cars off Maple. I'm not sure where people are going to put them.
Yeah, I don't understand. Well, you know, I don't want anybody getting angry with me, and I don't want to give away any state secrets. But I've been parking in front of the stadium on Maple literally since 1996. So I didn't.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, Mike. It may predate that by a few years, but I have been calling football games here since 1991. So yeah, it's been a few. And I don't know that there's enough parking spaces in the high school right now to fit the number of people we have
certainly
here,
with all the
celebrating
people
our
here.
youth as they play the great American pastime. Speaking of which, the CU Buffs, KTYV, the home of Colorado Buffalo football, off this weekend. They'll be back at it next Saturday. We'll have that game. Also the home of Colorado Avalanche hockey. The Avs, after dropping a couple early, have come back and been playing pretty well lately. Looking to get back or win back that Stanley Cup after a year or two removed from that. And Denver Broncos tomorrow afternoon Actually, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. is kickoff. That game will be on our sister station, 55 Country, KRAI AM, 105.1 on the FM dial in Moffat County and beyond. But it's pretty much everywhere across northwest Colorado and beyond, up to Utah, out to Utah, up to Wyoming at 5:50 a.m. Your home for Denver Broncos football, Swap Shop, and the best classic country in the land. So, Dealer, what's going on at Johnny B's?
Well,
I know you guys are busy.
Yeah, it's been good. You know, we gave out on the Halloween stroll we were talking about earlier today. It was the busiest one I can recall in a while. We gave out 14 cases of French fries. That is 420 pounds of fries we gave out through the front window. And everybody was asking me if I saw this, that, or the other thing down the street or up the street during the stroll. I did not.
You saw the bottom of a fry-later.
I did. That's all. I was out the window with my son Jack tossing the fries. I did get one update for the Sailors. Unfortunately, number 18, that was Lyle Henninger, who went out with the sprained ankle. He was number 18 at the time. He's the one who's limping off the field now.
Yeah, I mistakenly said Finn Manning, but I didn't think Finn Manning had red hair. Big, booming kick, and this one looks like it's going to squib out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That's a penalty. Great way for the Sailors start this second half. This second half for the Sailors, this is the season. If they win this half now, just this half, they will most probably get a playoff berth.
Well, they'll certainly be in line for it.
They'll be in line for one.
Got to take care of business next Friday night against Rifle here at Gardner Field.
Yep, they do. That's why they play the game. Steamboat matches up a lot better with Rifle than anyone else. But if they get past Glenwood here, things are looking pretty darn bright.
Sailors have got a half of football here to hold on here. They're up 7-0. Sailors start with the ball at their own 35, moving right to left. Sailors in all black. Cobb from the gun, handoff to Krupp. Krupp skips his way forward and picks up a yard or two on the carry.
It's nice to see when you're in a hot game. Number 66, Kyle Myring, who helping up one of the defenders who he planted on his backside, but he sportsmanlike help up off the turf. Always great to see, particularly when it's one of our hometown Sailors.
Three receivers off to the right. One in tight to the left. The ball is on the left hash. From the gun. Oh, errant snap. Cobb didn't see it. Oh, ball down. Crazy bounce. Picked up by Krupp, and the Sailors are going to have it down at their 5-yard line. That was scary. Wow.
That was, when you're trying to pick it up instead of just falling on it, and the quarterback unfortunately swatted it backwards, so they lost another 15 yards. I mean, literally, that's going to bring up 10, 20, 30, 40 yards we're looking at.
For a first. 45.
40. Third and 40?
From the 5. Cobb from the gun. Quarterback keep here. He's going to run it right up the gut, give the punter a little bit more
room. That's all he's doing is working for the punt there.
Wow. That was scary. But Thomas Krupp wisely fell on the ball at the 5-yard line.
I thought he was going to pick it up and go with it because he could have.
We were kind of in the back of our head saying, well, everybody else should fall on it but Thomas Krupp. Right. Maybe he should run the ball.
Maybe he should pick it up and go for it.
But no, he did the right thing. Luke Jordan, the punter, he's had some big booming kicks. That one nearly blocked. And that ball down! Sailors get it! 1st and 10, although they're throwing a flag.
Oh, bad call. He's going to say he encroached, and I don't think he did. He might have gotten a little too close, but he didn't encroach.
So he called the fair catch. And, if you're within that, what is it, a yard or two window? I think
it is.
And that's what they're calling, and they're saying that's the deal. So it will be. That's tough.
That is a tough call.
Yeah, so it will be Glenwood ball, and they're going to have incredible field position.
Bad
right
way
now.
to start the second half, but again, the miscue was the fumbled snap. You know, that play right there on the punt return, I don't really fault him there. I don't think he got that close. That's something for the Sailors to file away. The punt return man for Glenwood's got the yips.
So one receiver off to the left, everybody else in tight. Two men in the backfield. Dieter pitches the ball over the left side to the stud. Barkovich cut down by Eli Beaver, and
Frank Alexander, one of the Pine Street boys, having a whale of a game. Defensively, the whole defensive unit stepping up, but it's being led by the senior, number 70, Frank Alexander, down there in the trenches. He's having a heck of a game.
Mason Markovich, I think that pulled oblique is still bugging him. Sailors have contained him. They know to watch for him. One receiver off wide to the right. That's Brackett and Enewald. Two men in the backfield. Under center is Dieter. Dieter in tight. Handoff over that left side. And that's Bullock with the carry. He picks up positive yards, maybe 3 on the carry.
And I'll tell you what, Eli Beaver on the shoestring tackle there, the hole opened up for the ball carrier as he was about to progress through. Beaver dove at his ankles, and literally that was like the penultimate shoestring tackle there.
So it's going to bring up a third down at about 11 and a half. The ball is marked down at the 23.5-yard line. Sailors 7, Glenwood nothing. Glenwood with the ball. Under center, Dieter. Dieter, we got some movement. Looking for the flag, doesn't get it. Dieter back under center now. Sailors looking at a blitz. Handoff here to Markovich. He's got positive yards. Turns it up and takes it to the end zone. He broke a big one.
He did.
No flags on the play.
You almost knew it was coming. We had a missed tackle. One of the Sailor defenders trying to tackle him down. Not really call that a missed tackle. A desperation tackle. Just missed. Number 22 finds the end zone. A series of miscues by the Sailors. Really there, the fumble, which really dictated that whole drive.
So setting up for the extra point, Glenwood Demons, we got a flag on the play. They're calling offsides on the Sailors. Someone must have lined up in the neutral zone.
And
so 8:38, 7-6 the score.
Because you get too close down there. When you got number 22 in the backfield for the Demons, you got to watch. They're marching the ball down. This is egregious.
Let's go, boys!
All right, lining it up now for the extra point. Half the distance to the goal line closer. Here comes the kick. It's up. It's good. That's a big
no good.
Kick.
Off to the side.
Off to the side.
Yeah, that went wide left.
I thought it went through.
That is huge.
Certainly had the leg. Wow. So, our officials today, Mike. Got a veteran crew here for the Steamboat game. Our head referee, Sean Springer, veteran officials, worked some championship games. The umpire, Rusty McCrite, head linesman, Justin Reed. Our linesman, Andy Johnson, and our back judge, Jim Beers.
What, Rusty McCrite? Why do I know that name?
He's a realtor at the Group Realty.
Okay.
He used to be the baseball coach of the Steamboat Springs High School, and his lovely wife, Karen, worked for the hospital.
It's actually, this refereeing crew has been doing an outstanding job. They really have. When I went down at the half, I learned a few things on some of the calls, and they were all spot on.
So here comes the kick, a big high kick. Sailors are going to field it. Krupp has it. That's Tyler Grove blocking, and Krupp gets it to the 20.
Yeah, so it's kind of a tie there between both special teams. When you return it and you get back to where it would have gone if he let it go, you got a bit of a tie. Sailors starting at their own 20. You have got to put something together offensively. You cannot rely on your defense throughout the whole game. You got to spell those guys. Got to give the defensive unit a bit of a break.
So 2 receivers in tight to the left, 2 in tight to the right. Krupp in the backfield here from the gun. Krupp with the ball, dancing through the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, and picks up 5 yards.
That was a man run there. Picked up a little bit more. I think he got about 6 yards on the carry. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. That was a lot of extra effort coming in on number 20, Krupp, to pick up those 6 yards. He's particularly the 6th yard.
5'5", 145 pounds, maybe 150. 3 receivers in tight to the left. The ball is on that left hash. 1 receiver wide to the right. Cobb from the gun. He's going to hand it off again. This time, Krupp takes it, positive yards, and he's going to be close to the first, but down short.
Yeah, a 3rd and short when you're deep in your own territory. But you know, one thing the Sailors got to be thinking about, the coaching staff, look when they're lining up. We got man-to-man coverage on the far side of the field, and I think it's Vanderbosch who's getting out there. It was on the last play.
So 3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left, empty back here for Cobb. Cobb's going to keep it. They fake the jet sweep, but he's short.
He gets it.
But we got a flag on the play.
A late flag. It might have been a face mask.
Let's see what the call is here. Referee.
It was a face mask against Glenwood.
So that's huge.
Yeah, that's ginormous.
So the play was shaping up. It looked like they were faking the jet sweep from Krupp as he lined up as the slot receiver. He came in motion. Cobb kept the ball, went forward, and then was face mask on the play.
That's a huge penalty against Glenwood. Otherwise, that brings up a 4th and a yard. And if you're the Sailors, I mean,
for field position, everything, that is monstrous.
Yeah, it was huge penalty.
Trips off to the right, 1 receiver to the left. From the gun is Cobb. Cobb fakes the handoff, throws it quick. Oh, Luke Jordan could not come up with it.
Again, he got it, that touch. I know what you said. You got to work on it. You got to fire it. Make sure you can't float the pass, but you got to make it catchable too.
Yep. Although I do think that Jordan probably should have come down with that one. But you got a man right in you could hear the footsteps coming.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not, it's easy to read.
From up here, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Quick pass there. That one is complete. Bubble screen to Jordan. And Jordan rolls down, and we got another flag on the play.
We got another defensive penalty there.
Oh, it's going to be holding against the Sailors. Gosh darn it.
How I saw that.
It was late. It came in late from the side judge here. So that's going to disrupt. Oh, man. It's going to bring up. The ball's marked down to the 33-yard line of Steamboat. 2nd down, 20 to go. Repeat 2nd down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cobb is from the gun. He's got Krupp behind him. And fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws it. Looking for Krupp.
Penalties at the inopportune time.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 20. We're talking about that penalty and what it did even just for field position. Now the Sailors, with a penalty of their own, back at their own 33-yard line. Sending 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
I'm looking Vanderbosch. They got man-to-man coverage on Vanderbosch out there. Watch him run the post.
Quarterback keep. He's going to take it up the gut. Oh, Cobb's got it. He's got the first down into Demon territory down at the 41-yard line of Glenwood.
And you know what? That was all the Sailor coaching staff right there.
Yep.
And then Cobb. But that was the coaching staff knowing that the Glenwood Demon defensive line and linebackers on the blitz were going to pin their ears back and come with everything they had. And Cobb played that masterfully. That was the best run he's had all season.
And it was huge. Once again, as we're up 7-6 with 6:16 left in this third quarter, field position is the name of this game, and the Sailors have it now with the ball at the Glenwood Demons 42-yard line. Krupp behind Cobb. Cobb from the gun. Handoff to Krupp. Krupp turns it up. Positive yards for Thomas as he's rolled down as he picks up about 5.
He picked up plenty of yardage, and I'll tell you why. He really did a great job that time. Looking to the outside, saw the hole open in the middle, and cut back in.
He's got great vision.
He really does. Really does. Fantastic job by number 20, Krupp, picking up about 5-6 yards on the play.
So 2nd down. About 6 to go for the first. One receiver to the left. The ball's between the hash marks. 2 receivers off to the right. Krupp, the lone running back behind Cobb from the gun. Cobb, handoff. Krupp dancing. Krupp, he finds it. Krupp down to the 30, and it looks like he's got the first down over the left side.
Picked up the Sailor first down.
Huge play action there. Looked like they were going to pass. Delayed handoff, and Krupp makes something of it.
This is what I'm talking about. This Sailors offensive unit, all of a sudden, they are executing to the nth degree.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's marked down at the 31-yard line of Glenwood. Sailors send Gautreaux and Vanderbosch off to the right. Jordan, the lone receiver, to the left. Krupp behind Cobb, the quarterback. Cobb from the gun, and we have got a flag.
Too many. What are they calling?
I don't know. The ref's just waving his arms.
What's the matter with Ethan? Oh, okay. That's all right. We got a guy puking in the field. That's cool. That's a man out there.
Okay, they blew a whistle, but then they didn't move the ball. They just moved it to the central part of the.
Eat at the diner. That's not us.
Once again, Deemer holding court here. I was going to say the same thing on the air, but I'd rather have it come from you and not from me. 2 receivers to the left, one to the left. Gautreaux now in tight as a tight end, and a handoff up the gut. That's Krupp. Krupp still running as he picks up positive yards, maybe a yard or 2. Is that what was a late developing play? 4:15 left in this third quarter, 7-6. Sailors on top.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they are looking good out there too right now.
Was that Ethan Oates there who was losing his Oates?
Yep.
That's all right.
That's a big man out there who's just playing nonstop Ironman football, going back and forth.
One of our unsung heroes on the offensive and defensive line. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Krupp in the backfield, back to pass Cobb. Cobb, he's got time. They set up the screen to Krupp. Krupp cuts it back. He's got room. Got the first down and then some. Takes it across down to the 10. Krupp still on his feet. And he's taken down at the 13-yard line.
He ran 50 yards to get that first down. That was a well-designed play, huh?
Yeah, took a long time to develop.
It did.
Man.
Let the defenders come in. Cobb did a great job that time. I'll tell you what, the quarterback, the junior, number 1, Tanner Cobb, did a heck of a job stringing that play out, waiting until the last minute, connecting with his receiver. But he had 3 of the big men in front of him to lead him downfield. Just a well-executed play by the Sailors offense.
1st and 10, ball down to the 13-yard line. From the gun is Cobb. Cobb's got a man behind him. That's Beaver. Beaver takes the inside handoff, and he is met by a bunch of demons.
There wasn't much he could do on that play. He got hit and hit quick.
So 2:55 left in this third quarter. Clock rolling. Sailors on top 7-6. They're in field goal range here, Mike. It's 2nd and 12.
Who would kick the field goal?
Beaver. Just saying. I think he cemented that position. So from the gun, 2 receivers in tight here to the left. Another handoff here to Beaver. Beaver's going to cut it up. Beaver stays on his feet. Ooh. Hit hard, but he picks up 4 yards, maybe 5.
He picked up 5 yards, and he did a great job following his blockers to the outside, then cutting it back up the middle. When that play looked like it was going to pick up 0, his extra effort and his field vision picked up 5.
So the ball's down to the 10-yard line.
Maybe 4.
Well, he did. No, they were back. They were backed up. So he did pick up 5.
Oh, you're right.
But it is 2nd and 6. So they had lost yardage on the last carry. So
third down, right?
3rd down and about 6 to go. They've got to get to the 4-yard line. Ball is marked down at the 10. Sailors sent 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cobb from the gun. Beaver still in the backfield. Back to pass. Cobb throws that one out in the flat, and that one's caught for a 2-yard pickup. Nice play by Vanderbosch.
Yeah, it was a good job by Vanderbosch, and really good job for the Demons, number 2 on the man coverage. Vanderbosch came down with it. Usually Cohen's a big, strong kid. On man-to-man, he can break that tackle, but you saw it was a low throw.
Yep.
And so he only picked up what the throw was. And we got number 79, big Ethan Oates back in the game. Sailors going for the field goal.
Here comes the snap, the hold of the kick. Oh, and Beaver gets it. Oh, my! It hit the crossbar and squibbed in. It looked like someone may have hit it, but Eli Beaver gets the 3 points, and just like that, the Sailors up 10-6. Holy moly, Batman.
You can watch football for the rest of the year, pro and college, and not see a field goal go through like that, where that ball hits the corner of the crossbar in the upright, squibs up in the air, and falls through.
Just
falls through.
You can re-watch that. We've got Stu on loan from Steamboat Lumber on the camera. Go to the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel and check that one out. Oh, my. And we had the perfect angle for it as well. 57.8 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors 10, Glenwood Demons 6. Oh, my.
We got some football here.
Like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Yeah. Like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. Also like to thank Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Sailors charge the ball. Now they line up, spread it out for the kickoff. No onside. Eli Beaver's going to have this, as he has accounted for every single point for your Steamboat Sailors. Big high kick. This one's going to land down at the 20. It's picked up. Sailors read it. That's Bullock over the left side. Cuts it back in. And the Sailors come back and make the tackle at the 35-yard line.
You know, I couldn't quite see who, but I think it was number 16 for the Sailors. Weston Worley, number 16, who got down first as the ball carrier came up the field. He got up, tracked him down from behind, and made the tackle.
So it's 1st and 10, ball at about the 36. Glenwood Demons moving left to right on your radio dial. Send one receiver off to the left. They are on that left hash, and they are all in tight. Under center is Dieter, the quarterback. Dieter going to keep this one. Rolls over the right side of the line and picks up a yard.
And number 30, Beaver, said, you know what, I'll get this tackle. Number 30, Beaver wrapping him up, the sophomore.
Super sophomore.
Oh, my goodness. And he had a little help coming in just a tad late. It was number 8 for the Sailors, Blue Willis.
2nd down, 9 to go. Clock ticking down, 24 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors on top, 10-6. Glenwood under center. 2 men in the backfield, 1 receiver off to the right. Between the hashes, handoff. And the Sailors read it. Drop him for a loss, and that's their...
That's Waylon Lott, number 35. And that kid is what we've referred to a few times as a downhill football player. When everybody else looks like they're running up the hill, Waylon just is coming. He looks like he's running downhill, and he is wreaking havoc in the backfield of the Glenwood Demons.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 12. The quarter ends. Sailors on top, 10-6. We're heading into fourth quarter action here. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Also like to thank the Paoli Group with the International Real Estate Brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered. And Johnny B. Good's Diner, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. Mike, all sorts of specials, including that drink pyramid going on.
Drink pyramid's been killing it. We're still doing our burger of the day, Monday through Friday. Our Cook's Choice for a $10.99 burger, choice of sides. But you know it's been a great special? Friday, we've been inviting people in for a $9.99 cheeseburger, fries, and a milkshake.
Nice. Always bringing the best. Great deals, good fun. Johnny B's, downtown Steamboat. All right, Glenwood, third and long, passing, throw it, set up the screen. Sailors read it, and they drop him out of bounds, and that's going to bring up a fourth and a long 7 after a pickup of 4.
And that was number 10, Baron Fleming. Excellent coverage on big number 88.
Lone defender out there.
Really, he was, and he wrapped him up. That could have gone either way. I think Glenwood's going to go for it here. You know, that's kind of the feel. I think they're a little premature. Only down by a touchdown. The Sailors' offense is gelling. If I'm Glenwood, I'm in a punting situation.
So it is a punting situation, 4th down and 6.
And this is where you got to watch the fake. It's classic territory for watching the fake punt.
Thomas Krupp late to get out there. They got one guy off to the left. Even the fans are calling for the fake. Yep, sure enough. Short snap. Sailors are on it, though. Sailors read it! Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Great play by that D-line.
Number 30, Eli Beaver, wrapping up the tackle. And number 70, my Pine Street boy, Frank Alexander. They stuffed him. They knew it was coming.
Wow. Sailors have it, 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of Glenwood. That is huge.
Outstanding job. I just don't think Glenwood should have gone with the fake there. They're only down by 4.
Tells you where their mindset is. Sailors are spreading it out. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fakes the handoff. Throwing on 1st down. Down the middle of the field. Vanderbosch. He's got it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Cohen Vanderbosch.
Cohen Vanderbosch, number 17, on a rope from number 1, Tanner Cobb, who's having the game of the season. Excellent job by the offensive line with the blocking. Set it up great.
It was great. 1st down, they caught him off guard. Yeah. The Sailors have been running all game long.
Vanderbosch running that skinny post on man-to-man coverage, and he had him all the way.
Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick, and that one is up, and that one goes to the gym. Good. Sailors 17, Glenwood 6, 11:39 left.
Baby.
The Sailors are in the driver's seat right now. A 39-yard pass from Tanner Cobb to Cohen Vanderbosch, his leading receiver. And I tell you, that's the prescription right there. Run.
That is.
Run. Set up the pass, and boom, when they least expect it,
you know, I
there
hate
it
to
is.
say it, Harv, but when you were at the diner this morning, it was exactly from your lips to the coach's ears, because you were like saying, just run the ball. You got number 20, you got number 30, run the ball, keep the defense honest, and then you strike downfield. Then you go to your Vanderbosch, your Gotro, your Luke Jordan, but you got to establish the run, and you hit the nail right on the head.
Well, when you've got weapons like Krupp and Eli Beaver, it seems obvious. The Summit game we know, and I think we learned from it. We got too cute. Eagle Valley and Palisade were really good ball teams. We got outplayed. There was nothing we could do.
And we just, sometimes, it's like even a classic horse race. Sometimes a horse just doesn't have it. Sometimes you just don't have it.
And speaking of horse races, we'll get our Preakness Cup update in just a few.
Breeders' Cup,
excuse me. 11:39 left in this ball game. Still plenty of time left in this fourth quarter. Glenwood is dangerous. They've got Sorensen back deep. The ball goes to Bullock. Bullock at the 10, to the 15. Sailors on it, and they shut him down at the 18, 19-yard line. What great
again,
coverage.
Number 16 for the Sailors, I think, is that Weston Worley? I'm needing to know who number 16 is because I think it's Worley.
Unfortunately, we're as good as the information we have. We've got three different rosters, and none of them have the complete right numbers. We've got some important ones, but we're missing a few. So we apologize.
Does anybody know who number 16 is? Anybody?
Wide receivers to the right and left. From the gun now, spreading it out. Glenwood. Handoff over the right side. A big tackle at the line of scrimmage. Number 35 for your Steamboat Sailors. Waylon Lott comes up huge, Deemer.
And I'll tell you what, Lott is just having himself a game out there. And you could see it, Harv. This defensive unit is just fired up.
No doubt. Mo, that guy Mo, Momentum, he's firmly on the Sailor sideline right now. Let's keep him there. Second down, 10 to go. Ball at about the 20-yard line, just on the Glenwood side. One receiver in tight here to the left. Two men in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff to the big guy, Markovich, to the Sailors. Caught him down for a loss.
And
who was that, Mike?
Oh, my, who was that? That was my neighbor, number 70, Frank Alexander, getting through the offensive line, hitting the ball carrier right at the ankles. Big stop by number 70, the senior, Frank Alexander.
So that's going to bring up a third and a long 10 here. Ball's at the 20. Sailors defense playing possessed right now. Demons sending two receivers to the right and left. Now they're operating from the gun. Markovich, the stud running back right beside the quarterback, Dieter. Dieter rolling to his right. Got a man in the backfield. Throws it over that right side, and that falls incomplete.
And you know why? Because number 10, Baron Fleming, had fantastic coverage. The quarterback tried to throw it to the only place Fleming was involving with the receiver, and he had to throw it out of bounds.
And if Dieter waited an extra second there, number 48, Ike Alexander, was going to eat him for lunch.
Ike Alexander, number 70, Frank's younger brother. How awesome is that?
He wanted a little food candy as well on this Halloween weekend game. 10 minutes left in this ball game. Definite punting situation, 4th and long. Krupp back at about the 43-yard line of Steamboat. Let's see what they do. Here comes the snap. It's high. Big, booming kick. And that's going to... Oh, no. No, just let it go, and they do. It goes inside, down to the 18. Great punt here for the Demons.
Yeah, that's tough, man, because that was a good punt.
But Thomas, it went over his head. He did the right thing. He was looking behind him. You could tell what he was thinking.
Yeah, he was, but he made the right move. What you don't want, you can set up on your own 16, 17-yard line when you have the lead and you have a good running game. What you don't want is a turnover deep down there.
No, we got to start eating the clock here right now with 9:45 left in this ball game. Sailors on top, 17-6. Let's see what the Sailors have in store here. Sailors going to send trips in tight here off to the left. Two receivers now, two to the right, two to the left. Now Gotro goes off to the left. So we do have trips to the left. And a handoff there to Krupp over that left side. Krupp still on his feet, still moving, churning and burning, picks up positive yards when he was caught back behind the line of scrimmage.
And you know what that does? With 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game, that keeps the clock moving, which is huge right now for the Sailors.
Sailors on top, 17-6. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. Go see Dr. Erica at Mountain Eye Works. 2 convenient locations in Steamboat and Craig, and online at mountainiworks.com. Sailors send trips to the right now. One receiver off to the left. Krupp, the lone running back. He's going to take it right up the gut. And he's going to get positive yards out over the 20 to about the 21-yard line. That's going to bring up a third down at about 6.
Some working yards there is what he did.
So now it's 3rd down and long. It may be even closer to 6.5, maybe 7 here, Mike. What do you do? I think we keep it on the ground.
I agree with you this time. You know, I like to roll the dice. But if you get these guys in man coverage again, the offensive line's doing a great job.
Quarterback keep up the gut. They've been unable to stop it. 1st down, Tanner Cobb. A huge 15-yard run to the 35-yard line.
And again, the coaching staff, that's a fantastic call. You know, you spread it out. You had Glenwood wondering, are they going to just run it, try to work the clock down, or are they going to go for this pass play? And instead, they did exactly what the best call, letting Cobb take it up the middle.
And I think that was a run-pass option. And Cobb's getting smarter because he didn't have a receiver open, and he had a lane right up the gut, and he took it. So that's 1st and 10 for the Sailors. Ball marked down at about the 34-yard line. Sailors hand off up the middle. That's Krupp. Krupp picks up positive yards, gets down to about the 36.
And in a blink of an eye, when I just mentioned you got 9 minutes, 30 seconds left, you're about to have 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. That's a huge 2 minutes off the clock.
We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go see Matt Kempton and the gang. SteamboatRoofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Clock ticking down to 7:29. 2 receivers. 3 in tight to the right, 1 to the left, out wide. From the gun, Krupp, the lone running back. Handoff over that left side. Got some space. Krupp turns the corner. He's got the 1st down, and he's down short of the 50, but a great run by Thomas Krupp.
And you want to know why? What did you call before? Number 21 out there, LJ, Luke Jordan with a stellar block, taking the defensive back to the outside, allowed Krupp to pick up that 1st down.
You know, I'd put Beaver back in now. Krupp's had about 5-6 runs. Let's just keep running this football and keep them fresh. We're down to 6:59 and counting. Sailors on top.
I'm agreeing with you there.
17-6. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors spreading it out now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. From the gun is Cobb. Cobb hands it off. Right up the gut they go. Krupp's got it. Krupp's in. He's got a gap down to the 30 of Steamboat. What a great run. Oh, my God. The Sailors just gashed him.
All right, maybe don't take Krupp out. I guess. All right, but now he's saying
Krupp's taking himself out.
Because he comes out, he gets a little breather, and number 30 rolls on in. And it's a total lateral move.
1st and 10, ball at the at the Glenwood 30.
And the clock's still running.
Yep.
We're down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Sailors with a clock-eating drive. This thing started with 9:40 left in this 4th quarter.
Deep in their own territory,
ball
too.
Down at the 15 of their own 15. So great job here by the Steamboat Sailors as they send 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff over that left side. Cutting it back is Beaver. Beaver spinning. Still on his feet. He's got the 1st down. Churning and burning. We got a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
That late, it's got to be a face mask. It was him and 4 defenders.
Eli Beaver churning and burning. That was some hard-fought yards, but let's see what the call is. Personal foul, that's going to tack on. So that is huge against the Glenwood Demons. Wow, what a run by Eli Beaver.
Boy, I'll tell you what, right? Talk about spinning and churning and stumbling and bumbling.
So that's a 15-yard penalty. Oh, no, they do half the distance to the goal line because he was inside the 15. So it'll be a 1st and goal from about the 10. Almost didn't help them. I mean, because they got about 6 yards on it, but they've got it 1st and goal now. But that's okay because the clock's still ticking. Cobb coming from the sideline, bringing the play in. We're down to 5:40 now. Left in this 4th and final quarter. Sailors up 17-6. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left is Luke Jordan. Vanderbosch, the lone receiver.
Got to protect the football here.
Absolutely. Hand off there to Beaver. Oh, Beaver. Oh, bounces back the other way. Still on his feet. Beaver to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Kind of wanted to get down.
Yeah, before the sideline.
To not stop it.
He loses yards on the play. He ran a long way, though. Paint the picture there on that one, Mike.
And again, you know, I'm okay with them switching out, getting Krupp back in there because for a couple reasons. One, number 30, Beaver, you need him defensively. He's been a defensive stalwart. Number 2, 20, Krupp does a really good job at protecting the football, and that's where we're at this point of the game.
So it's second down and goal. The ball's marked down at the 12. Beaver ran the ball off to the right and then cut back to the left, stayed on his foot. No matter what happened, he was losing yardage, but did a good job to salvage what he could. Luke Jordan. Sailors in a hurry to get this one off. Here it comes. Just get it off. Rolling off to his right. We've got to play. Oh, looking for Gotro. Gotro couldn't haul that one in. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 from the 12. So 3rd and goal.
Woo, baby.
Clock stops with 5:12 left in this ball game. Sailors still in field goal territory here.
And they started at 1st and goal, so they can't pick up the first down
without scoring.
Which really limits the options.
Well, you want to keep this clock running. They've had success with the quarterback sneak. Let's see what they do here. 2 receivers in tight on both sides, right and left. Back to pass. Cobb looking, throws that off to, had Vanderbosch open, and he threw it. He threw it where the receiver could only catch it. So it was a good play.
It was.
So that's going to bring up a 4th and goal from the 12. Sailors look like they're going to line up for the field goal. Yes, no, maybe so?
It is windy out there, too, as was just pointed out.
So Eli Beaver has hit both of his extra points and the 1 field goal just. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is no good. He had the distance. It got blown because the wind was coming across the field here. It got blown to the right as the wind is in our face here.
Let's go, defense!
Wow. So 5:08 left in this ball game. 17-6 the score. Colorado high school rules mean the Sailors, even though they had the ball down to the 12, with the field goal attempt, the ball comes to the 20. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. Go see Jason and the gang at One Off Performance Center on Copper Ridge Drive. So, working in tight here. 1 receiver off to the right, 2 men in the backfield under center here. Back to pass is Dieter. Dieter throws that ball up. He's got a man, and that one's caught up to the 43, 47-yard line of Steamboat. Great pass and catch.
That was pass and catch. Good, but good man coverage by number 15 for the Sailors. I believe that's Weston Worley. He had good coverage. Sometimes the other team scripts the play.
So again, under center. Pitch to Markovich. Markovich over this right side of the line. Finds the corner, and the Sailors bring him down. Great tackle there by number 8, Blue Willis.
Blue Willis leading the charge, but you can't be fooled by that big man for Glenwood, number 22. He's a big kid, but he's got deceptive speed. You got to close on him.
He's 5'11". He looks to be about 230.
Yeah, he's stout.
Thick. 4:45, clock stopped as Markovich got out of bounds. Dieter, the quarterback. 2 men in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right. Handoff to Bullock. Bullock cuts it up. And the Sailors, he's churning and burning. He picks up positive yards, gets maybe 5 on the carry.
Your laurels, you cannot rest on them. You cannot do that against a team like Glenwood. About 4.5 minutes left to go. The defense has got to step it up and dig in the cleats.
2nd down, 4 to go. Ball marked down to the 30 of Steamboat. Quick pass over that right side. That one skipped in there. That's going to stop the clock and bring up a 3rd down. Shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. 3rd down, 4 to go. Ball marked down at the 31-yard line of Steamboat. Clock stopped at 4:15. Sailors on top, 17-6.
Come on, Dave.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left from the gun. Glenwood spreading it out. Dieter, the quarterback. He's got Markovich. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keep. Right up the gut. He's got the 1st down. Still on his feet. And they knock him out of bounds. We got holding.
Holding against Glenwood. That's going back.
Okay, so there's a flag on the field at about the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the call. Let's see if Notre Dame was right. You are correct, my friend. You are correct.
Although honestly, I think it was more of a block in the back. I think one of the Sailor defenders took one between the shoulder blades.
The most important thing is that marches that ball back 10 yards. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and long, about 12, maybe 13 yards. Ball marked all the way back to the 38-yard line. Receivers to the right and left. From the gun is Dieter. Markovich, the lone running back in the backfield. Hand off to him. The big guy takes it up. Sailors contain him. He picks up 3 or 4 yards back past the line of scrimmage.
And this, I hate to say, could be the play of the season for the Sailors. Fighting, for the record, for the playoff berth. 4th down and about 9.
Yep. Clock ticking with 3:35 left in this ball game. Again, power formation. 1 receiver off to the right. Man in motion. Jet sweep over this left side. Sailors read it. But Bullock stays on his feet. Cuts it back the other way. Nice. Blue Willis with a huge tackle.
Blue Willis. Jesse Hamrick's best friend on the football team, wearing Jesse's number, comes up with a huge defensive play in the backfield and points to the sky.
Oh, my.
That is awesome, man. If that don't give you goosebumps, tell me what does. Tell me what does.
Brings a tear to your freaking eye. Wearing Jesse's number, huge season-saving tackle right there. Oh,
my goodness.
Sailors get the ball on downs. 1st and 10, Steamboat from the 45-yard line.
What a defensive unit. What a defensive stop they put together there.
17-6, Sailors on top.
More importantly, 3:20 to go, Arv.
From the gun. Cobb, handoff right up the gut. Oh, positive yards. Thomas Krupp for 8. Into Glenwood territory, right up the middle.
I'll tell you, that was awesome, and that was beautiful by Krupp. But those big men on the line, number 75, Owen Warwick, number 62, Kenny Orse, 52, one of my favorite players on the team, Lloyd Warren, one of the unsung guys who's down there just slinging mud in the trenches, and they opened up a hole and allowed Krupp to pick up huge 8 yards on the 1st down.
Don't forget 79, Ethan Oates. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm just saying.
No. He was throwing Oates, and now he's low snap. Sailors able to pick it up, and that's going to be for a loss of yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and about 10. That's a bummer.
That's a toughie because when you got 2nd and 2, you can dictate. There's so many options for your offensive unit. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and about 10, and that really starts to limit things, and it stops the clock.
Clock stopped with 2:28. 17-6 the score. Sailors, if you got to think if they don't get it, they've got to punt. Because look, the way this defense has been playing.
Sure. With 2.5 minutes to go right now.
Also, the way Glenwood has had troubles fielding the punts. So the Sailors, bad snap. Good job by Thomas Krupp to fall on the ball. Have it 3rd down and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Easy for me to say. Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp to his left. 2 men to the right. 2 men to the right. And that's going to be another quarterback keep. Cobb, he's got the first down. The clock keeps running, and that was in the back of my head. I didn't even want to say it, but it's that run-pass option. Nobody was open. He took it right up the gut.
Did anybody else think he slid too soon? I was like, don't slide there.
Yeah, that's where you initiate. They gave it to him, but it's right there, man. We will take it 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Glenwood.
And that's going to bring us down to the 2-minute warning.
There is no such thing in high school football, which is an awesome deal. So the clock will continue to roll here, Mike. So Cobb.
This might be my favorite football game of all time. I just love this. This one's just great.
At least for this week. 3 receivers in tight to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff over that right side, and Krupp picks up positive yards, another 8 or 9 on 1st down, and the clock continues to roll.
And the clock continues to roll, Harv. That's the best thing I've heard you say all day. When there's 1:30 to go, the clock continues to roll. You know,
a bit of a Glenwood spot there, but we'll take it. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3.
And another thing, I'm going to go back to it real quick. This referee crew has done a great job. They've called the penalties when they needed to be called. They've done a great job spotting the ball. This is a professional refereeing crew.
From the gun, we've got Cobb. 3 receivers in tight here to the right, 1 to the left. That's Luke Jordan. Krupp, the running back, gets the handoff. He cuts it up, and he's got the first down.
That's game, boys. That's game, boys. That's game, boys.
So they'll stop the clock to move the chains, which will be quick. Clock is running here with 52.6 seconds left. 17-6 the score.
You go to victory formation, right?
Pretty much. 3.
Yeah, clock's at 40 seconds. Let's not risk nothing. Oh, I just saw Krupp look up to the heavens, and I'm sure he said, thank you, God. This is huge. And I'm going to say it one more time. Rifle doesn't have a win yet, and I know it's a football game.
Hungry.
They're going to be hungry. But the Sailors are going to be a little hungrier.
So a huge win for your Steamboat Sailors. They do not have to snap the ball here. Wow. What's our shake and bake play of the game for Johnny B. Goods, Mike? The field goal?
I'll go with that.
That just snuck over that bounced off.
I'll go with the field goal, but I will say legitimately, any one of like 3 runs that Krupp had or Beaver had.
Beaver for the touchdown over there.
I mean,
it's crazy. It's crazy. So a big win for your Steamboat Sailors. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law, the Paoli Group of the International Real Estate Brokerage, The Agency, Johnny B. Goods Diner, Mountain Eye Works, Steamboat Roofing, One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto, and of course Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat on Highway 40. And if you run in there right now, Ralph is grilling. Are we going to be celebrating at the diner, Deemer?
Yes. Tomorrow we're going to do something. I don't know. Let's do $2.99 all drinks. I don't know. Let's do $2.99 drinks. Let's do $5 milkshakes.
And we've got the drink pyramid.
I know my wife is here in the crowd, so she's not listening. So she can't text me right now.
But Mike said. So we're gonna send this one back to regularly scheduled program. We're gonna go down and celebrate with the Steamboat Sailors coaching staff. We'll be back on Tuesday, radio only, as the Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team heads down to Jefferson Academy to take on the number 2 Jefferson Academy team.
That's just awesome. Just awesome.
In the second round, Sweet 16 of the 3A state playoffs. They win that, they move on to the Grade 8. And I'll tell you what, the Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team playing out of their minds right now. So it's going to be good. It's good to be a Sailor. You are tuned to Steamboat Radio at KTYV 97.7, 105.7 on the FM dial. A big shout out to Stu from Steamboat
Great job,
Lumber.
Harv. You did a great job, man. You called a great game. That's one of the best ones I've heard you call.
Back at you, brother. Mike Teamer, myself, Brian Harvey. We are done. We'll send it back. Again, thanks to Stu from Steamboat Lumber for running the camera. He says he's abandoning us next week. We'll let it slide. He's got a big work conference. It is.
Oh, so work's more important.
Well,
you don't see me at work, Stu.
Big shout out to everybody. It is Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast here on KTYV. Sports on FM 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Because that just added more.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.
Thank you, buddy.